Hi everybody, my name is Dana and I am making this video for all my curly / wavy haired friends out there. I've been meaning to make this video for a long time actually, and I just kept putting it off. So here we are. What this video is basically my techniques that I do when I want to have a shower at night but still have curly hair the next day. I find that it actually takes less work and I have better hair that day. I have never found that the curls in my hair are very good if I just get up, wash it in the morning, and put the product in and go. I find it very frizzy and not very curly at all. So that's what this video is for, and I'm just going to show you the first step because it is the evening and I've washed my hair. And because I like to sell things and not get money for them, I'm going to tell you that what I used to wash my hair was from Arbonne, and it's the Arbonne Pure Vibrance Fortifying Shampoo and Conditioner. Again, not making anything, but hey, why not? And I have my towel turban. I've actually been sitting probably for about 20 minutes just using the computer. So I'm going to show you, the first thing I do is obviously you just take the towel off. And I just like to give it a little shake. Just loosens out everything. And then to further sell things without getting money, my products are very, very minimal. I do not like things that are going to weigh down my hair, especially the next day. And yes, I do use something at night because I do want to try to eliminate as much frizz as possible, even though I'm going to be going to bed on essentially damp hair. It's 7:35, so I'll be going to bed within a couple hours and it might still be damp. What I use are two things. One is Euphora Behave. It's a lightweight styling cream, and I use the Euphora Beautifying Serum, which can actually be put on skin. It is amazing, but I don't use a lot of it, honestly, like that much. And the serum, just a pump, and I'll just get that in there, and then just kind of get it all over. It doesn't really need to be in the top too much because you'll just be getting too much up near your roots. The key is that I like to have it down near the end. I have highlighted hair. It's dyed and it's a little dead and it's feeling a little dry, so I'm going to take another pump because it's just the serum and I find that you can never have too much of that stuff. But basically just get it through so that you feel like there's enough, because tomorrow I am not going to use any more of the Behave. That's done. I might use a little more serum on the frizzy bits, but again, it doesn't have to be too much, and it's so lightweight. And then honestly, just give it a couple flips just to loosen it up, and I'm going to go probably watch some Grey's Anatomy on Netflix and just sit like this. And there's nothing else I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to go to sleep on this and touch base with you tomorrow. Good morning. This is my hair after I've slept on it. It looks pretty fluffy, frizzy over there. There's lots of pieces that are really straight and do not look really good, but we're gonna fix that. I absolutely need a quick shower to wake up. That's my thing. So I'm gonna do that and then we're gonna finish it off. Alright, I'm done my shower, and now I'm joined here by my friends. You won't even be able to see them, but there are two kitty cats right here. They always like to come and join me for this. I don't know why. I have my cheap dollar store spray bottle, and this is all I'm going to use to rejuvenate this hair this morning. Basically, just start spraying it in all over. And just continue to do that, getting it all wet. You have to go underneath. Make sure you get it all. It's not just about dampening, it really is about re-wetting the hair. I know this sounds a little odd, and I just had a shower and I didn't wet my hair. It's not the same. I didn't want to run the water through it, I wanted to get it wet. And I don't trust that I'll be able to do that. Of course, I'm having cheap dollar store water bottle issues. Just a second. Okay, I have sprayed it pretty effectively, and you can really just tell by feel, you know, where you need any more. And this is the one part that might be funny, but it's what I do. I take and shake it, okay? I feel that this releases the hair from itself without putting your fingers through it. I feel like what happens is putting your hands through it or a comb, you're just going to create frizz, but just doing a little bit of a headbang or just a side to side, it releases everything on its own. Now, if you feel, I do feel, if you feel that it's a little too wet in some spots, you just grab your towel and just give it a little dry, just pushing up and dampening or drying those curls a little bit. My cats are playing here. That is pretty much it for the water. Then I have one last product, another Euphoria product. It's the Sea Spritz. I am almost out. What I often do with it is just spray at the bottoms to scrunch. The sea salt in the spray is lightweight and helps to just create a little definition. And as you saw before, I had quite a bit of straight hair in the areas at the bottom, and I'm not seeing that anymore that I've done my technique. I don't really like to do a lot up top. I don't feel it's necessary. I do some at the back. I find the back doesn't have as much of a curl. Just my hair personally. Do whatever works for you. And just give it a few more shakes if you feel like to. And basically that's it. Except for the styling. Now I don't just walk out the door like this. There's a little bit more to it. Determine how your hair is going to fall that day. Depends. Sometimes it's just going to have a part here. Sometimes I'm going to have more of a middle part. What do I want though? That's basically what you have to figure out. And if you're doing this and you feel like, oh, it's just not working, you can re-wet in that area and make it happen. What I'm finding here is that it's not really, it's got a clump. It's not really loosening. So I could spray a little more water just to help. Just loosen it up a little bit. I think this is the way that my hair is gonna part today. Hey, it doesn't really matter. It's curly hair. It can be straight, it can be sideways. You know, there's not really any rules. And just do what works for you. It's kind of it. Pretty much that. Once I'm done the rest of my routine here, I'll probably apply some more of the serum just to the roots and maybe a little hairspray where I feel necessary. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. This will curl up better as it goes along, and you can just scrunch it. That's all you should ever do, is just scrunch, and it'll just lay the way that you want to for the most part. That's pretty much my routine, and if I have any more to add, I shall. Thank you. All right, I'm back just to finish up, and I have a little friend to say hello. That is Buster, and he likes to hang out in my bathroom with me. I am just taking a look after my makeup is done. Things have been drying quite a bit, and I do see a bit of frizz that I want to take care of, so I'm just going to use my serum, and whatever kind of serum that you have works. It's fine. Just take it, and I'm just going to kind of rub it just gently onto the areas that I see a little frizz, and you might not be able to tell from there, but I can see here in my own mirror that there's some frizz, and this won't completely get rid of it. I haven't mentioned I have very fine hair. It breaks very easily, and that is why frizz is a problem for me. Not so much of the curls, but actually the breakage. This serum just helps seal it in a little bit better. And the good thing about this stuff is actually it's almost just like an oil that you can put on your hands, just lotion, so I don't usually wipe it off. Then the last thing is I'm just going to use a little very inexpensive, very big black bottle of hairspray, and up at the front just keeps it away. And then sometimes, just to help with the definition here, I'll just give it a little squirt and just do a little scrunch. Same thing on the other side. It depends on the day how I'm feeling. A little on the side, and then I'll usually feel in the back. In the back, again, I have some trouble with it, so I'll just spray some down there just so I can feel like there's some curl definition. Otherwise, that's about it. It will dry a little more, and that's it. This routine isn't exactly something that is going to save me time. I do it because I find that I get the best quality of wavy curl. I don't have a really tight curl, as you can see. It's a very wavy one, and this helps me at least be able to go to work and have some nice hair. Doing it the same day, I will not have this. It will just be far more frizzy, far less definition. Doesn't matter what I do, except for put a whole bunch of product in. And I don't want to use a big goopy mousse. I haven't found anything that really gives me what I'm looking for same day. So I do this the night before, and I feel like the results are pretty good. I would have to say, pretty happy. Still a little frizzy. Never ever gonna fully get rid of that because of my fine hair. But I hope that's helped you. Somebody that has hair like mine. If your routine works for you, awesome. Didn't work for me, so this is what I'm doing. Thanks for watching.